Well, it's about 4 a.m. the morning of my biopsy. I'm at a Louisville hotel near the airport called Springhill Suites. It's owned by Marriott. It's one of the worst places ever. Last night when we got here, as soon as we got all our stuff unpacked, we noticed that the heater started making noises, squealing noises, really loud. My parents went up front to complain. The manager didn't even come back into our room to inspect the noises. He just told my parents that that's how all the heaters sound, without even hearing the noise. I'm in the bathroom now because I don't want to wake my dad. Like I said, it's 4 a.m. He's about to drive me to the hospital. They gave us like $30 off our room rental, our room fee. But it's been really bad. Now, the heater stopped making that noise. It makes another noise. It's incredibly loud. It alternates between sounding like a freight train and a jet. And the bathroom has absolutely no fan. That's a heater duct. There's no wall switch to turn on the fan. It's just a heater duct. So, the internet here also is really poor. It's not poor, it's just weird. I don't know if they go in there where the heater is to make a recording of the noise it's making. Our room, there's no blinds, so you do have 2 sets of curtains, but you're right. And we have heard 2 jets pass over in the last hour. So, I guess what price affordability, right? So I'm about to get a liver biopsy for the first time in my life, which may be cancer. And I've just had one of the worst nights of sleep in my life. For this hospital to make a deal, for this hotel to make a deal with Norton Hospital, I think Norton might need to know what this hotel is putting its patients through the night before some of the most important procedures of their life. This place is ridiculous. Every 10 minutes or so, there's I got a good shot of the jet, one of the jets that's been making all the noise. These have been going over starting around 2 a.m. Those jets have been going over, making a loud noise every 10 minutes. So the manager also lied to us about that. He told us you didn't hear it in your room. There's another jet flying over. I guess this is 10-15 minutes after the last one. And my mom says that my mom and dad were standing nearer to the front desk than I was on check-in. She says what the manager said was there's less noise on the first floor. That's supposedly why he stuck us on the first floor. I'm getting where I don't believe anything the manager said. There's another jet. This was about 3 or 4 minutes later, so they just come over one after the other here at the Springhill Suites by Marriott by the Louisville airport. Because I could leave the camera on and waste some time, but it's every 2 or 3 minutes now. One steady procession of them. When this tank of a floor heater or window heater isn't waking you up, it's that. And when the window heater is off, like it is now, temporarily, the air, cold air, just streams in around it because it wasn't properly sealed. It looks like it is. But I mean, even the temperature here, which says 71, you can see it dropping as I say that, down to 70. You can, as soon as it turns off, you can watch it. We're lucky it's not still making that enormous squealing noise that it was last night. But I'm going to let it drop one more degree. It actually, in its cycle, it goes down to 66 degrees every time before it turns back on. There it is. Here comes another jet. Apparently we haven't even hit the morning. There's another one right there. So it's like every minute. Yeah, what a bunch of liars. They shouldn't rent rooms. They certainly shouldn't. We were asking them last night if we should get earplugs, because we read online that this, just one review mentioned, which I find suspicious, that this is a noisy hotel. The manager at the front desk said, oh no, we'll put you on the front floor. You won't even notice it there. So if you're going to stay here at the Springhill Suites or Marriott by the Louisville airport, you definitely do need to get your earplugs. And just leave them in the whole time you're here, and even upon checkout, because you don't need to hear what the manager has to say anyway. I think I hear another jet. This video so far is on 2 minutes 25 seconds. Here's the new temperature right here at the thermostat in the heater is 67. Yeah, here comes another jet. This is 3. Yeah, about 4 in 2 minutes. At least 3. That was a separate jet. There it is. I mean, it's just like lemmings. This guy is unbelievable. There's how close the jets are. Flying right overhead every 5 minutes or less. They shouldn't even have any hotels here. We went all the way down to 65 this time. And here's our next morning jet. Right there. So that's about 15 jets this morning. And there's our heater thermostat at 65 degrees before it turns back on again. And that's just a smidgen of the noise it makes. This wall banger was going all night long. It's either too hot or too cold. That one was enormous. And now the snow starts. But that one was the noisiest jet ever. Now, I'm going to do our walkthrough, because with the manager lying like he did, I'm going to do a walkthrough and show we didn't damage anything. And this here, the heater's making less noise when we walk in. Guess the manager can thank us, credit us for that. There's that. Their towel. Just put their towel on their floor. We didn't overstuff the garbage. Everything here looks good. Alright, we didn't take anything. Here's the way, the condition we left everything. My wallet. Forgot about that. Surprising the things you'll forget when you're lose sleep at a hotel that's too loud. Before I go, I also want to show this television, this snazzy little ancient flat screen they put in your room. First of all, this may be minimal, but that's bolted down, that swivel, and it's bolted down, I guess, so it doesn't hit the back of the wall. The fact is, you clip it every time you walk by, and when you move it, it loses signal a lot of times. But it does not going to do it now. There it goes. It has a short video cable. Otherwise, we're showing as another jet goes over. We're going to take our stuff out of here and never come back. There's our clean refrigerator. Behind. There's their nice little Microwave we never even used. We hated it. Let's see what we got in here. There's a $4 bottle of Aquafina. We never picked up. Some ice, I guess we'll leave behind. Okay, and everything else. No scratching. And that's it.